The people of Ughievwen Kingdom in Ughelli South Local Government Area of Delta State today, Saturday 21st September 2024, experienced a bout of benevolent display by the Delta State Commissioner for Works, Highways and Urban Roads, Comrade Reuben Izeze, who in collaboration with his associates of the force today put smiles on their faces. The ceremony held at the former state lawmaker's hometown, Ughievwen, saw a total of 100 small-scale business women selected from the 34 communities of Ughievwen Kingdom, receiving a 50,000 naira each package as support for their businesses, while 200 Indian students of Ughievwen origin, selected from various tertiary institutions across the country, with a minimum CGPA of 2.50, receiving a sum of 25,000 naira each as bursary support. Also, party faithfuls from the kingdom were not left out in the disbursement of goodies, as several of them were gifted motorcycles, while the security outfit got a Sienna bus shared towards enhancing local vigilante services, as well as promoting the Governor Sheriff Ughievwen's enhanced peace and security plan of the more agenda in the Ughievwen Kingdom. Speaking at the occasion, Comrade Reuben Izeze said the gesture was a token of appreciation of their support for him in particular and the PDP-led administration of Governor Sheriff Ughievwen. He dispelled the notion that nothing was happening in the Governor Sheriff Ughievwen-led administration, saying so much was going on in terms of provisions for government functionaries from which they were supposed to give back to their people in display of the governor's more agenda.
Every government in an way may go back at every government he right on the Sheriff Francis Orodo the Okodo is touching people. If they're not bringing it back home, it's because they are greedy. It is touching me. And in collaboration with my friends in Fosode, when you hear Fosode, they are a group of young men. None of them is in government, scattered from the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. Workers in ExxonMobil, Total Field, the man you just heard talking now, the bank manager and the private entrepreneur figure. We have partners in Europe, America, and the UK who just sit down and say, you are public spirited, you have refused to compromise your standards, you will not excel economically, but we will support you whenever you want to touch your people. They are the ones behind this.
Speaking on why all beneficiaries of the empowerment scheme were from the Ughievwen houses of Ughelli South Council, Comrade Izeze said it was in line with the adage of charity begins at home, pointing out that while he was the member representing the Ughelli South State constituency, he directed his empowerment programs at the 3 houses of the local government area, including the Ughievwen, Olomu, and Urubu houses. But today, his people comes first. Comrade Izeze, who maintained that there were notions that Ughievwen politicians does not cater for their people, called on Ughievwen political league to be awakened to a new dawn of looking inward to the development of the kingdom and betterment of the lives of their people.
There's a new wind that is blowing. It's either you are interested in the rebirth or the renaissance of the Ughievwen people, or you fall aside and sell your destiny and your future and that of your children, you wretched of the earth. Sell it to them. But those of us who are committed to the development of Ughievwen communities, the socio-political and economic upliftment of the Ughievwen people, we are united as one. If you wish, come on board. If you don't wish, stay where you are. You will be thrown into the dustbin of history, irrespective of how much you think you benefit from selling your people. And when we die, even today, we will die and leave our legacies behind.
He assured that he would continue to display his usual determination of selfless services to his people, even as he revealed that he had no input whatsoever by way of nominating any person among the beneficiaries of the empowerment scheme, as according to him, the committee in charge did the entire selection processes. Addressing the students in particular, Comrade Izeze told them to jettison the now common slogan of school na scam that is rampant in today's society, urging them to be serious with their education and remain focused to be able to attain their lives' goals. On his part, the Secretary of Foods today, Mr. Ughievwen Patrick, who presented the organization's speech on behalf of the National Coordinator, Agog, said that as part of believers in the Governor Sheriff Oborevori's agenda, the organization understands that the negative outcome of various economic policies at the center leaves most Nigerians unable to meet up with the rising cost of living, thereby making the Governor Oborevori's vision seem more like an acronym instead of reality. He said the empowerment scheme was therefore to support the state government by showing that Food Today feels the pains of the people and understands the hardship they were going through. Mr. Ughievwen further said Food Today acknowledges that with the decline in purchasing power in the economy, the propensity of crime rate becomes inevitable, hence the decision to empower the security apparatus in Ughievwen Kingdom with motorcycles and a vehicle to enhance local vigilantes' activities.
We, the ESCOs of Food Today, led by our international coordinator, Comrade Izeze Reuben, have come to give back to members of Ughievwen Kingdom. As part of believers in the more agenda of His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Francis Oborevori, we understand that the negative outcome of various economic policies from the center has left most of us unable to meet up with the rising cost of living, hereby making His Excellency's vision seem more like an acronym and not a reality.
The Commissioner for Oil and Gas, Chief Honorable Peter Ughievwen, who commissioned the motorcycles and vehicle at the ceremony, commended Comrade Izeze for the gesture, saying it would go a long way towards encouraging the people to know that their labor in the political field is not wasted. While calling on the beneficiaries of the cash packages, especially the traders who are women, to judiciously deploy the monies given to them to maximize their profits, Chief Ughievwen told the students, on the other hand, to study hard to become useful in the society tomorrow, where they can equally touch people's lives. In the same vein, Chairman of the occasion, Dr. Eden, commended Commissioner Honorable Izeze for looking back to put smiles on the faces of his people, just as he called on them to continue to rally around him and the Governor Sheriff Oborevori-led administration in order to bring more dividends to the Ughievwen people. The event was attended by dignitaries from far and near.
I hereby this motorbike for peace and tranquility.
Security.
Riding with peace, let there be security. And this is advance the more agenda. Thank you and God bless. Thank you very much.
Oh, you boys are you my name?
Hallelujah.